Hello and welcome to Session 2 of the Synoptic Gospels at ACOM. This week we're exploring the world in which Jesus was born into, the political, social and philosophical assumptions and worldviews that operated when he was born and when he lived. Each of us today live in a time and place where certain ideas, concepts, technology, beliefs, framing of our political situations exist. And sometimes it's easy for us to assume that the way in which things operate now have always been so, or the way in which people think about things today were normal back then. But Jesus lived in a time and place where political systems were much different than our own. He lived in a country that was run by a dictator, that was overviewed by another dictator in another country. There was no access to a democratic political system. No such thing as the idea of human rights. There was no such thing as access to certain minimal standards for all people that belong to a country. We have ideas about how things should be, but these ideas have developed slowly over time. And in fact, in Western culture, most of the ideas we now assume to be normal were actually the product of Christianity influencing the popular society. As you explore the Gospels, some of the words and ideas that we come across have become normal to us because perhaps we've grown up in a church environment, or the stories are so normal to us that we fail to see their significance. But Jesus was often using examples that were deeply political, highly divisive in their ideas, quite shocking in times, and he challenged the status quo politically. He allowed people to think in new ways about what was happening. As you explore this section, it's not just history for the sake of history, but it's history to put Jesus into a context. What were the things that he was challenging? What were the things he was pushing against as he started his ministry, as he spread the good news that God wanted all humans to hear?